Mauler Sanctum, the hidden base of the Mauler Knights. The location of the Mauler Sanctum is kept secret, but rumors say it is located deep underground, with multiple entry points scattered across the continent of Glaive. If those rumors are true, that means it would take a long time to reach the Mauler Sanctum from each entry point. And it's either that, or the Mauler Sanctum itself is enormous, or that it isn't just one place, but instead a scattered number of sanctums the Mauler Knights can go to recuperate, to gain their strength, and to practice their ritualistic cannibalism. Mauler Knights are a band of warriors that belong to a mysterious order. Around the time of the 30th Veil invasion on Persevera, giants started to emerge from the race of man. It is unclear whether this is the result of natural evolution or the work of blood magic. Mauler Knights are thought to have originated from this, but has taken a step further to become truly enormous. They fight for Persevera and are known to eat their enemies. So long as you hold no ill intent for your own kind, you can rest assured, as the Mauler Knights will always be on your side. This practice of cannibalism, and the fact that Mauler Knights always bear a Perseverant lantern on their bodies, is rumored to have something to do with their size and strength. Mauler Knights serve their lord, who is dead, but not gone. It is difficult to ascertain the reason for their cannibalism, but from an outsider's perspective, we can deduce the following. They eat their enemies, our enemies, veal. And they also eat their own kind, which happens to be us, Perseverance. But only if we pose a threat to Persevera herself. The kind of threat that would risk the survival of our people in the face of the unrelenting attacks at the hands of our enemy, Veal. Perseverant lanterns are made from the remains of dead Perseverance, and they bear enormous lanterns on their bodies, primarily on their chests. For reasons unknown to the likes of you and me, one can only guess that those lanterns are made from the remains of other enormous Perseverance. Where the Mauler Knights keep the remains of their lord is kept secret. The identity of their lord remains a secret as well. But in the tattered historical records of our world Persevera, there has been accounts of a giant man that has fought in 2 Veal invasions, and that would mean this man was at least 3,000 years old. He was so large that he would dwarf the Mauler Knights of today, and he wielded swords the size of monuments. There has been no record of this man's name, but if anyone could be this lord of the Mauler Knights, this giant might very well have been the one. The massive weapons stuck to the ceiling of the Mauler Sanctum is thought to have been made as a tribute to this fallen lord. And now, from all that we have heard about the Mauler Knights, we can ask, how much of this information is true? How can we connect the pieces of these stories together? I'm afraid everything we try to explain would mean little more than speculation. But let's start with those massive lanterns they bear on their bodies in battle. From how those lanterns can survive heavy blows must mean that they are indeed genuine lanterns, made from the remains of dead perseverance. But how are they so large? Whose bodies were used to make those lanterns? Were they made from dead Molenites? Do those lanterns of theirs do anything other than emit light like ours do? Perhaps it's only worn because of tradition. Is that also the case for their practice of eating their enemies? So many questions remain unanswered. But as the observer of this world, I will find out. The history of Persevera is broken, and if anyone will ever make sense of all this chaos, it will most definitely be me. It is difficult to not feel inferior, to walk with giants among us, let alone with Molenites. Their existence is proof that the rest of us can still suffer so much more, so that our bodies will still grow stronger, all for the sake of our descendants. And so we will suffer, so that one day Persevera might win, even if that may be long after I am dead.